Let's see. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. How about now? How about now, Tina? Testing 1 2 3 4. Let's see. Let me see on the OBS here. Testing. Okay, testing 1 2 3 4. Okay, I think we got the audio. Okay, we're good. Okay, I just didn't have the microphone. All right, let's see. Let's check. Let's see. Okay, I didn't have it. Oh, that's strange. It threw it off into another thing. So let me. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 07.17.2026. Current time is 05:54 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside this Friday morning. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on Rumble, Fireman Rich over there on X, my mainstay. All those other social media, fine, good, and social media platforms that we're on. Just Google Fireman Rich, and you'll see where else I'm at. And we are here on Rumble Studios, and we have 10 people on the broadcast now, 6 on Rumble, 1 on Locals, 2 on Twitch, and 2 on YouTube. And I do have the morning coffee this morning, and it's tasting mighty fine for a hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSTTD. And we got our audio straightened out there. We had a little problem with the audio. The microphone wasn't. That's interesting. Okay. Just another thing on the checklist to check just to make sure we have audio, because OBS shows that I have audio, but for the Rumble Studio client, it wasn't clicked in. It clicked out of there. Maybe because I broadcast last night. But I'll have to check on that and stuff. But good morning, folks. We made it to the weekend. It's thank God it's Friday, and I hope everybody had a great week. Mine was so good it was good, but it was so, but it was good. Me and the missus, we had um, Tuesday was so, and then Wednesday got a little bit better. We had to take care of what we had to take care of. We were off Wednesday, and it was a good break and stuff, and felt like I was off for a couple days. And we did broadcast last night the launch that was scrubbed of the Starship SpaceX Starship Flight 13 with Starship 40 with Heavy Booster number 20 on pad number 2, and we were on for about 45 minutes, and they lit the engines, but they cut the engines. If you don't get all the engines at the same time, it's on automatic shut off. So when they were firing it up, I said, wait, that doesn't look too healthy, the big burst of orange flame that comes out there when they fire up the engines and stuff. So we may have another broadcast later today. I don't know if they're gonna. We'll see. They stacked the Starship on top of the Heavy Booster real quick as far as the day just before. So we'll have to see what happens if they do a relaunch today or they reschedule for next week. And usually those launches are right around about 6:30, 6:45 and stuff. So, and I usually come on about 30 minutes before. I did some postings yesterday that I was going online because I had been off Friday or Wednesday. So, but this week has been okay, except for the air quality. The air quality is still unhealthy outside. I'm seeing blue skies, so I'm not seeing a cloudy overcast. I got to see if I can get the lawn mowed this morning. And if that level comes down a little bit, I will. If not, we got rain coming in tomorrow, so I probably will try and mow the lawn today, at least around the house and down the side street there, which only takes about an hour and a half and stuff. It doesn't really need mowing, but the side street I don't like getting too long because it gets clumpy. But I want to say good morning to Tina. Good morning, Tina. Our Jersey girl is here. Thank you for being here, Tina. Hope you had a great weekend, and She indicated we had no sound at the beginning for a couple minutes, but we stepped back and reset. And yeah, you heard the intro, but no, the intro music that's on a different line than the microphone. The microphone is separate, so that's probably why you heard because I heard it too. That's why I was like, well, I'm hearing myself on my other devices, but then I couldn't hear it. It's like, oh, okay. So, but we're all good today, or we're all good with the sound there and stuff. So thank you, Tina. And and like I said, I hope you had a good weekend or a good week. And we made it to the weekend, so we get to play around a little bit and stuff, and hopefully I get a couple Lord of the Ring games in because I've only had one this month, and the month is half over. Man, where did the month go? Wow. But again, it was a good week in a sense that I met my neighbor. I met the one of the two brothers that own the farm. They bought the farm next door, the field out here, and as far as that goes, and oh, that's interesting. I see Double J's on YouTube. Oh, there it is. It's a little delayed coming into there. Double J's. Good morning, Double J's. Coming in from an undisclosed location in the southern hemisphere. Cut the grass when you can. Water and sunlight. Those creepers creep on you. Yeah, but the thing is, Double J's, we've been having an air advisory. It's been unhealthy. We've been getting the smoke from the Canadian wildland fires. They've been dropping down into here into the United States, and it's causing some problems. It is fine particles and stuff like that. Um, I'm in that right in that middle range where you get, I'm a firefighter, so I know if you're exposed to smoke, you don't want to be breathing that shit and stuff. And we've had our one of our cats there had some. It would be cool out. We'd open the windows and stuff like that, but the air outside was unhealthy, and it affected one of our cats, respiratory wise. So you got to be careful about that type of exposure. And the last 2 days, it's been not really as the last time this happened a few years back. We had one day was completely yellow. I posted up a thing. I couldn't believe that it was like a yellow day, and it's been getting sort of yellow. But it's clear blue skies out there. But right now, the air quality is in the unhealthy range. It's at 174, and Tina's saying hi to Double J's, and Tina says yes, yeah, with the people with COPD, yeah, exactly, and oh, really, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's been going on all this week and stuff. It's been in the news. Let me bring up this page here. Let's see. It's called Air Now. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this up here. And let me bring up, see what the current, yeah, the current air temperature. Let me take a snapshot of this here. Okay, let me bring it up in page here. Just hang on for a minute, folks, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here as far as that goes. And like right now, I just took a snapshot of the current air quality, and let's see. Oh, let's see. We're gonna go to window, share, and let's bring that. That's what the current air temperature is right now. The current air quality, it's 180, which is high, and you can see down here we're in the red. We were in the purple overnight. The purple is up here at it's over here at 200 230. So um, this I might still go out with it being in the red because I'll only be out there for an hour and a half or something like that. But that's the current um, the current air quality and stuff like that. That's what we've been battling all this week as far as that goes. And so it's and you could smell it. You could smell it because was it yesterday? Um, and was it yesterday? Or was it the? Let me see. Let me see here. What are we looking at here? Okay. Let's see. Stop sharing that, and let's go back to. Let me bring something up here. I got to reset something here. Okay. But this week, let's see. Double J says hello to Tina and hope you're doing. Yeah, we're doing good. We're just staying inside. You got the air conditioner and it filters the air as far as that goes. And uh, but that's because of the wildland fires. That's how much they can impact. They've got major wildland fires uh, happening there as far as that goes. And let's see. Double J says, "Damn, India never gets it that in spirit of nonsense. That's serious." Know what you mean? Yeah, it's serious to where it's not. You got to be concerned with it, like what Tina says. Those folks that has COPD, you can't go out in this stuff. I'm pretty healthy. I can go out there, but I just don't feel like breathing that crap there and stuff like that. So, um, uh, yeah, she says good. She's up, Tina. Thank you. She's up, and she says I forgot to say that she said good morning and stuff like that already. She said to say, and she said to let everybody know the week is go so. As far as that's where I got the so from, and as such that so she's up. Thank you, Tina. So it's a concern. It's a as long as those wildland fires, luckily I've been indoors all day or all week for the most part, and even Wednesday I was indoors. We were doing some stuff, and it was indoors all day. And then when I went out, I was like, "Where'd this stuff?" I said, "What's that smell?" And I'm looking up in the off in the distance, and you see this really heavy yellow haze, and it's wildland fires. It's sort of flashbacks when I was a firefighter and stuff. Like, whoa, I guess that is. And those wildland fires, they're probably a good, geez, they're probably about 800 miles to the northwest here, up in Canada, just across the border. And so that's been the impact here for the Northeast. And but it'll get better. It'll get better. It'll clear out and stuff like that eventually, and we'll be back to normal. But so one of the things that happened this week, I met my neighbors next door that bought the farm, and they've got some big plans for the farm. I may be showing you pictures of cows right out on my property. As far as they're going to be pasturing, put the field out here to pasture, and their plans are probably to fence in to where they can have cows out on this part of the property, and that includes the property I have here. And I just have a verbal agreement. Whatever you do with that field, you can do with my portion of the field. I have like an acre and 1.3 acres that are part of that 15 acres that are out back here. And I said, if you put up, the the young man was very very impressive, and the missus knows the parents and stuff like that. They have a farm on the other side of the village here, and they're two young. They're two boys. They're old. I'd say young. They're probably in their late 20s or stuff like that. The one person I met yesterday. He's got 4 kids, so they range from like 5 to 10 years old and stuff like that. So um, let's see. Double J says, "Yep, stay indoor." Yeah, that is that is the plan. And are they dousing those wirefly? Is the Calvary called in? Well, I don't know. That's up in Canada, Double J's. I have no knowledge of it. I know they're going on in the news and stuff, but as far as their firefighting operations, I haven't seen any details in the news. Now, if they have wildland fires out in California, I know people in the that are out there. I've actually knew one person that was right on the fire line for a vast majority of those fires over the years, but he's retired now. He's a retired fire captain out there in California, and I would get information. I have no information on this other than I see it in the news that the smoke is inundating the Northeast, and I can go out my back door and I can smell the smoke of the burning wild trees and all that and stuff. So Wildland fire is a different ball. Yes, it is. It's one of the most intense fires you could fight, especially on that level. That level, you can't go in and fight it. You have to sort of make fire breaks around it and let it burn itself out, and while you're dousing it at the same time, it's a whole different. And it can be taxing. It's not a. It can be long term, and wind conditions with the wind coming down from the north, it brings that smoke down into our area. But so the our neighbors, our new neighbors, the farmers, they very impressed with their. We talked for about an hour, a little over an hour, in the kitchen, and he let us know what the plans are. It's going to be a full dairy farm. They're trying to move some cows that eventually over there once they rebuild it and stuff to get it a little more modern and stuff and new barn and all that. It'll be neat seeing and um, definitely got an invite to come up anytime I want to, walk across the field and go check the farm out and stuff. So, but the family has been a family this is like a second generation of farmers, dairy farmers. Okay. Now that's the thing. New York State has a lot of dairy farms. So if this becomes a dairy farm, will be one of one, two, three, four, five that are within a 10-mile radius of me here in upstate New York. There's a lot of dairy farms that a lot of people don't realize that they're right real. They're not as big as say the farms out in Wisconsin and Minnesota, but they come pretty close. Upstate New York is very agricultural minded. A lot of people think when they say, "Oh, well, New York City." New York City is just a pinprick of the state. Okay, it doesn't really. It's New York City is very unique, just like any other major city, but it doesn't define the state. Okay, it's just part of the state, and as far as that goes, and let's see. Double J says, "Yep, remember that movie that you mentioned that swallowed a whole wildland fire crew? You paid a tribute. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the name that I think those were the firefighters out in Arizona. I think that was that wildland fire that was out in Arizona. Double J said there was a group of firefighters, and they made a movie on them and stuff like that. And they were trapped. They were trapped as far as because if you get caught up in it, it can be very very devastating and stuff. Believe me, I every time I talk about wildland fires, I remember that first time there's a uh, in a wildland fire, in one section of a fire or something like that, you can have a crown fire. And when it's a crown fire, you see a tree that's 30 feet up in the air and it's consumed in one flame, and the roar is just scary as hell. It's like whoa, and you can feel you almost get it sucks the air into it, and it creates air currents. These wildland fires because it's just it's like a big blast furnace almost when it's consuming the forest. Those fires, man, they are scary. It's just so you sit there, it's like holy shit. Yeah, it's just something I'll never forget. It just yeah, I remember that. That's one of the things. It's not a good deal. So you have to be safe as a firefighter out there. So the farm, we're going to have a dairy farm out back here. It hasn't been a dairy farm for, wow, geez, 15 years. The previous owner, God bless him, Godspeed. He, very renowned person in the community and stuff like that. And he'll be happy to know that it'll be going back into a dairy farm as far as that goes. And so the young man there yesterday, he really he's got his shit together. That's how impressed I was talking with him and stuff like that. So that's going to be a good thing to see, as far as to see cows back up on the hill and stuff. So because at their one farm, I think they have like 200 plus head of dairy cows. So we'll see what happens there and stuff. So, okay, let's see. Talking about that, let's see the current temperature right now. Oh, what happened to the temperature? It went down. I think Oh, the battery. The battery must have went dead. I did get a temperature before coming online here of 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, New Jersey has some farms too. Yeah, you missed. Yes, I missed the many farms we had in New Jersey. Yeah, they so the farming has been a little bit declined and stuff like that. New York has had their losses of farms. I mean, there's as much as I say there's 5 dairy farms within 10 miles. There's at least 3 or 4 farms that are no more. They actually got consumed by something else or something like that. Sold the farm, and they're not really a working farm anymore and stuff. So it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit starting out this morning. That's 15 degrees Celsius, and which is cool. But we can't have the windows open because of the air quality. We don't need to be breathing that stuff, even though it's a cool air. You still have those fine particles in the air. So, but our overall weather for today is going to be, let's see, bring that up. Our overall weather for today is going to be, oh, let's get to the weather tab here. The weather tab, it says a mix of clouds and sun, areas of smoke and haze are possible. I don't see a smoke alert. Reduced visibility at times, high of 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are light and variable, which is good. Um, let's see, sun will be well, the sun rose this morning at 5:45, which was about 30 minutes ago. Yeah, it's coming up on 6:15 right now. So it was 5:45, which is 30 minutes ago. Here the sun rose here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside, and will be setting at 8:39 p.m. tonight. And I don't see air quality advisory notice here on the weather page. So that's a good thing because the last couple of days there's been an air quality advisory, and as far as that goes, our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:15 a.m. Cloudy skies with some clearing, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Phoenix, Arizona at 3:15 a.m. Or no, did I say 12:15? It's 12:15 a.m. in the morning, early morning in Honolulu. I thought it said p.m., but let's see, 3:15 a.m. in Phoenix, Arizona. Cloudy skies, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, at 5:16 a.m. Cloudy skies, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, the concrete jungle at 6:19 a.m. It's 6:19 a.m. here in upstate New York's southern tier of upstate New York. Sunny and clear down in the city, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Tina is letting us know down there in central New Jersey. It's going to be 67 degrees for the low, 86 for the high, and sunny down in central New Jersey. What's that? Well, I'm asking Bug if she took a bath in the winter. Oh, okay. Bug. Oh, your wife and Bug. Okay, yeah, she does that a lot as far as that goes. And Double J is saying, referred to that movie. Yep, Netflix movie is be home about he brave. Granite Garnet Mountain Hot Shots. Yeah, the Hot Shots. That's what they call the team. The Hot Shots is a specialized team that goes in there and they try and attack it. True story. God bless them. Yeah, that's a pretty good story right there. And thank you for bringing that up there, Double J's. That's um, pretty inspirational, I guess. There's this guy's. It's just a bunch of they're all brothers. You know, brother firefighters and stuff like that. It was at Prescott, Arizona. Yep, it was out there in Arizona. I remember that. That hot shots. That's the term they use. Those guys, they go in. They're a specialized wildland fire team, and my hats off to them. Just God bless them and Godspeed. Let's see. Continuing with our world times and temperatures there in going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, UK at 11:18 a.m. Sunny and clear in London, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italia, Manja at 12:18 p.m. Sunny and clear in Milan, where it's lunchtime, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. And our good friend Double J's there at an undisclosed location. His home country is India, so in Mumbai, in New Delhi, India, first at 3:48 p.m. We got cloudy skies with some sun, 99 degrees Fahrenheit there. So it's a warm one in New Delhi. And Mumbai on the coast, that would be the west coast of India there. And 3:48 p.m. Cloudy skies, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. It's always cooler down there on the at the beach there in Mumbai. Skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:18 p.m. Thunderstorms in Kuala Lumpur. Of course, it's the monsoon season, I believe. I think he told us either this last week there, Double J's. Yeah, it's because there's thunderstorms in Kuala Lumpur, so it's monsoon season. 82 degrees Fahrenheit at 6:19 p.m. In Tokyo, Japan at 7:19 p.m. in the early evening. It's raining in Tokyo, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on the great continent, great country, great friends and allies to the United States, Australia is in Melbourne at 8:19 p.m. Clear skies, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia at 8:19 p.m. also in the early evening, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as I speak. We do have a thought for the day, and it comes from Pablo Picasso, the Spanish painter and sculptor, who co-founded. Um, well, he was a profound impact modern artist, and his art is definitely modern when you look at it. A prolific and skilled craftsman, Picasso experimented with various styles and techniques to his career. You could see that in his art and stuff like that. And if you got a Picasso, you got there's a lot of money right there. So his quote and our thought for today goes as follows, and I think it's a real good one. And it goes as follows: Action is the foundation or foundational key to success. Let me read that again. Action is the foundational key to success. Pablo Picasso. And what did he mean by that? Well, dreams and ideas are useless without physical effort. You have to have action. You just can't say it and make it so. True achievement requires moving past the planning stages, and that's the talk, 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 talk. You got to act, 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 act. True achievement. Picasso, a famous prolific creator, emphasizes that taking initiative and consistently doing the work is what turns concept into reality. Okay, so and that's why he became a great artist, and his art is like is I wouldn't say it's beautiful art in my opinion. I guess to look at it, it's like, well, that's interesting, and I think that's what art does. It has different aspects. People view it differently and stuff like that. So, thank you, Pablo Picasso. God bless you and Godspeed, sir. Okay, our national day today. We have National Tattoo Day. Nah, I don't have any tattoos. I don't do the tattoo bit. And let's see. Double J says, "Yep, Delhi is inland. They are nowhere near the water body. When it's hot, it's bad, and when it's cold, it's freezing." Yeah, yeah. It just where it's situated there in India. They're north. They're miles away from the coastline and stuff like that. So, and I imagine that when they get to humidity, you said that before, Double J's. The humidity is horrendous there as far as that goes. And I've seen pictures of New Delhi, and even in the pictures, you could see I could feel the humidity in some pictures I've seen of New Delhi. Let's see the other one, National Yellow Pig Day. I guess that's for the piggy bank. You got National Lotto Day. Okay, today might be a good day to get a lotto ticket. National Wrong Way Day or something like that. National. I think we're going to go with this one, and I know Tina liked this one. What do we have during the summer? We have all these ice cream socials. So this is today's going to be hashtag Peach Ice Cream Day. Ooh, peach ice cream. National Peach Ice Cream Day on July 17th. Sweetens the summer. We always have ice cream during the summer. I think there's like several national days during the summertime to deal with ice cream. But the sweetness, the summer heat with a few scoops right in the peak of peach season, because peaches begin peaking in July. This celebration arrives at the perfect time. Plus, it lands right in the middle of National Ice Cream Month. Okay, so this is Ice Cream Month. That's what I was getting at. Um, Making it an exciting time to add a fresh seasonal fruit flavor to your frozen treat rotation. Peach ice cream, I like it. It's a good treat. Peaches and dairy share a unique scientific bond. Both contain organic compounds called lactones, which give them the distant fruity and creamy aroma. Yeah, that's right. When you get a lot of peaches and cream, you can smell it. This is why the pair together so flawlessly on a chemical level as that goes. And Tina says, "Yep, sounds good and yummy." Yep. So hashtag National Peach Ice Cream Day. So go out and get an ice cream cone there at your favorite ice cream spot and make it a peach ice cream. Double scoop of peach ice cream, please. And let's see. Double J says, "Yep. Thanks to the British. Don't know why they would choose that place as a country capital. Horrible place." Weather-wise, I don't. That'd be interesting to look back in history why they picked that. As far as that goes, Double J's. That's interesting. Let me ask. Let's see. Why did the British Empire pick New Delhi as India's capital? Maybe we'll get something from the Google question mark. Let's see what it says. The British Empire shifted the capital of India from Calcutta to New Delhi in 1911 to escape the growing anti-colonial unrest in Calcutta. Okay, so Calcutta must have been a rough place. They chose Delhi for its central geographic, its historical significance as seat of the Mughal Empire, and its strategic location. And so they weren't even thinking about the weather, Double Chase. They were just looking at other aspects. So that's the initial analysis. That's interesting. When you met it's just like, why did they pick that? Washington D.C. That was that was specifically picked for the purpose of being down there. I guess it was it was open land and stuff like that, but they wanted a capital because New York City was our first capital back during the Revolutionary times when we kicked the British out, and then it when the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and it was Philadelphia. So they so it was sort of, they wanted to make a capital area that was separate um, from another city as far as that goes. Double J says, "Yep, nowhere near the sea, so no invaders." Makes sense. Yeah, there we go. It's strategic, I guess, in an aspect. And that's, I think, if you look at the British Empire's history, most of their thinking was being strategic, I guess, as far as that goes. Okay, so there we go on the National Day. Yesterday we did the audio podcast, and it was an interesting article I presented during the 45 minutes of the Fireman Rich audio podcast, morning coffee as I call it, and it talked about this tree frog in Japan, specific to Japan. The Japanese team finds frog bacteria in their gut. Um, they're finding studies that show results that it wipes out cancer tumors within a single dose. So they're looking at different types of cancer tumors, and they're injecting this element from the bacteria of frogs. This specific frog, it's a green frog, and they're getting some outstanding results. So it's sort of like thinking outside the box. I don't know. I'm baffled. Who comes up with that idea? Pretty interesting thing. So it's just that our natural um, wilderness and wildlands, they produce stuff that help us overall. And let's see, Double J says, "Yep, the sun never sets on the British Empire. They had to be strategic to survive for a long." Yeah, we that's saying when I was in the service, Double J, when I was doing my college studies, and all my general education was through the University of Maryland. So with all the air bases around the world, there was always a University of Maryland, and um, so that was a saying they used to say in the University of Maryland. It's a university the sun never sets on, because there was always a campus somewhere on an Air Force installation. Um, so it's a great institution as far as university. I was when I got out of the service, I was thinking about continuing my studies correspondence wise to get my bachelor's, but that never happened. It's one of the things I regret as far as getting out of the service. But I did pretty good afterwards. I've been blessed, and I've had some good jobs, some great jobs as far as that goes. Let's see. Let's go ahead and crank into 100 years ago with Roger Luther, and we're let's see. Let me see if I can bring that up here. There's the young lady. We'll go ahead and share that. And let's see. Yeah, I'm sort of noticing, Double J's on the phone. I've got the comments. You're as far as that goes. Oh, there's Liberty. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. She says, "Good morning, Patriots, Mrs. Twitchers, Tina, Rumble, and YouTubers, and the flags. Love the flags. God bless America. Love the flags there, Liberty, coming in from the Niagara Buffalo area here in New York. I hope you had a great week, and thank you for being here." And Double J said, "Haha, that's good info. Nice to know." Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's good. I was noticing, Double J's, your comment here. I see it popping up on the phone, and it's like almost like maybe 3 to 5 seconds before it pops over into the browser here and stuff like that. So, and Tina says, "Good morning to Liberty there." Thank you, Tina. Yeah, good morning to you, Liberty. Great to have you. And hey, right afterwards, we got Gen X. Gen X Wired coming in from the Rumble. Good morning, Gen X. Good morning, all. Happy Friday. Thank you, Gen X. Thank you very much. Appreciate that on the Rumble side. And we got 9 people. We got to watch that number. We got 9 people. We can let's do I think it's a Fridays we usually get it. And Tina saying good morning to Gen X from Twitch to Rumble. And we got Liberty saying good morning to Gen X, Rumble to Rumble. Very good. We got an active. Well, Friday's usually pretty active as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and crank into 100 years ago. And let's see, do I have that? Yeah, I have that on the right stuff. We'll put that there. We'll bring it up here. And there's the young lady for 100 years ago. And let's see. Okay, yeah, well, let's go ahead and maximize this and get this cranking here. Okay, so 100 years ago with Roger Luther, the Broome County, New York historian, and I have no affiliation with Fox 40 or I'm just a consumer, and this is for information only for the people that are watching the broadcast here to see what happened here 100 years ago in the southern tier of upstate New York. So here we go.
And tonight we're looking back at some of the biggest headlines from Broome County 100 years ago. Today, a major expansion at the Endicott Johnson Shoe Factory. Here's tonight's 100 years ago today, and it's brought to you by AVRE.
100 years ago today, an industrial development fund is being established by the Binghamton Chamber of Commerce. The new program will provide loans for prospective new industries from out of town and for expansion of existing local industries. With the current expansion of Endicott Johnson's BBB Shoe Factory at Washington and Susquehanna Streets, it's expected that the company will add from 500 to 1,000 employees to the Binghamton plant. A certificate of incorporation was filed in the county clerk's office today in behalf of the St. John's Ukrainian Orthodox Church of Stella. Society will build a church soon on what is known as the Parkview location. And finally, plans are being made for the annual picnic of the Broome County Beekeepers Association to be held next week at Ross Park. That was the news, July 15th, 1926.
It looked like we had a tame day 100 years ago. That was as of what was it? That was as of July 15th, which was this past Friday. So it seemed like it was really tame, and not we didn't have any shenanigans going on, stuff like that. We had the beekeepers of Broome County getting together to cross cross information, cross paths there. What's that word? That term? Cross path information. Well, they exchange information on their beekeeping skills and stuff, and it looks like there's a lot of growth job wise as far as at the Endicott Johnson BBB Shoes Factory. Of course, they changed that to just Endicott Johnson Shoe Factory. Started in Endicott, and this is the plant they had in Binghamton. There was a plant. They had plants all over the place. That was a big employer here in the Southern Tier by Mr. Fred Johnson, who was a great man. Was it 500 to 1,000 people back then? That's a lot of people. And then we had a new church going, the St. John's Ukrainian Orthodox. There's a strong Ukrainian presence here in the Southern Tier in Binghamton. Also, a Polish community as far as that goes too here in this area. And so there's a lot of things going on there 100 years ago as far as that goes. And Double J says, yeah, I was saying the same thing. I broadcast. He was on the broadcast last night. Double J said when I was doing the SpaceX launch there for Flight 13, and he was on there and says, "I'll see you tomorrow." Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. He'll be here at the end of the broadcast as normal, and he'll be asking. So you're gonna have to watch a replay. That Big Juice. Oh, that's something. He's a clown. And let's see, Gen X saying hi to Liberty. Going to sell a lot at the Mercantile. We got Oregon Trail today. I got the Commodore 64 already primed up. Good morning, Tina of the Twitch platform. Gen X says on the Rumble, and Liberty says to Gen X, "Dang right I am." Yep, she's getting cranked up for the. And Liberty says 100 years ago was boring. No one was drunk or getting arrested. They were taking a day off. They were all hungover. It was a hangover day. And let's see. Tina says, "I saw you, but fell asleep after." Oh, okay, last night. Yeah, you had to. Yeah, that takes. Yeah, you're better to get your rest, Tina, than watch me, as far as that goes. But we were only on for 45 minutes last night. Not really that long. It just I came on about it was about 30 minutes before the launch, 20 to 30 minutes, and then when they tried because I'll stay with it the whole flight, and it ends up being about an hour and a half to 2 hour broadcast when they have the flight and stuff like that. So there's supposed to be some good things here. I think they've improved, so it'll be interesting to see. This is the second launch for this year, and it's the second launch of a version 3 Starship. So let's see. In other history, on this day in 1862, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln signed the first federal law allowing persons of African descent to serve in the U.S. military. And back in the day, during the Civil War, blacks were not allowed. It was against the law for them to if they wanted to fight, and they wanted to fight. There's a fantastic movie with Denzel Washington with Old Glory, or Glory, just Glory, that depicts a very prestigious black regiment that fought in the Civil War, and they fought gallantry, and had an impact on the war effort. The Civil War was a tragic war. This country had to suffer and survived, and became stronger because of that war. And Yep, and more. That's it. Morgan Freeman. He plays it. It's a fantastic movie. Morgan Freeman, Denzel Washington. Excellent movie. Yes, it's an excellent movie. And the guy who played, I can't think of his name. He plays the white captain, commander there. He from Bueller's Day Off. You know, the guy who plays Bueller. He's the commander. He's a pretty good actor. I like him. Um, I don't think they no the Buffalo Soldiers. Those were the soldiers that were out west. This is during the Civil War. This is before the Buffalo Soldiers, Liberty. They didn't call them the Buffalo Soldiers. The Buffalo Soldiers are the ones that after the Civil War, most of the they had regiments out west there when we were battling the Indians, I guess, and stuff like that, which is another terrible time of this country. But we learned from those. We learned from that history. Let's see. In 1912, the first electric air conditioning was switched on by Williams Carey, and that last name Carey. Carey Air Conditioners or company takes care of air conditioning systems. The engineer who invented, designed, and built the machine up there in Buffalo, New York. That's up where Liberty is at. She's up there in the Niagara Buffalo area, and yep, that's the movie Glory, 1989, a great movie. You can watch that on Netflix for nothing. Well, you pay for Netflix, but thank you, Gen X. Yeah, the first air conditioning was was switched on. Now, the concept of air conditioning, I think it was first brought up in Brooklyn, New York, but it was William Willis Carrier, the engineer who invented, designed, and built the machine in Buffalo, New York. Let's see. In 2013, Britain announced Queen Elizabeth II had signed into law the bill by Parliament legalizing same-sex marriages in England and Wales, 2013. That's a little late. I thought it was earlier than that. Okay, so and let's see, 71 years ago today, Disneyland was dedicated and opened in Anaheim, California. I wonder how Walt Disney would feel how Disney's doing things as far as that goes. And Double J says, yep, air conditioning is selling like hotcakes in Europe due to the heat wave. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the French. They had that one French leader that's blaming the United States for the heat wave over there because we're using air conditioning, which is, yeah, I knew what you meant, hotcakes, yeah. I knew what you meant there, Double J. So I find that funny and stuff. So I'd say screw the French. I don't really care for the French. Never did. I think it's because years back when my brother, when he was alive, he was in the Marine Corps. He almost got thrown into jail when they reported at one of a French port, and I guess he got in a bar fight. And then they were marched back on the ship, and the French government said, "You will not come back in this country again." So, and there's Farmer. Good morning, Farmer. Glad to see you here. Farmer is in the house. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. Sorry about that. Let's see. Farmer is in the house. Good morning, everybody. Love the flags. God bless America. Love the flags. And Liberty is saying good morning as far as that goes. And from the Rumble to Rumble side. So let's see. What else do we? Let's just finish up the. Let's see. History here. Let's see. We got. Second, well, the president Abraham Lincoln signed it, but it was 1862 on this day during the Civil War. Congress approved the second, so it was right after they approved it. The president signed it, but it was known that they approved the second Confiscation Act, which declared that all slaves take refuge behind Union lines were set. Oh, this is to set them free. If they came back here to the to the Union side, they were declared free. Okay. And Gen X is saying good morning to Farmer and as well as Tina. They're from Rumble and the YouTube or the Twitch. Let's see. 1936, the Spanish Civil War began as right-wing army generals launched a coup attempting against the Second Spanish Republic. 1944, during World War II, 320 men were killed when a pair of ammunition ships exploded. Port Chicago Naval Magazine in California, as far as that goes. So, and Tina's saying good. I don't know if I got Tina in there. Good morning from Tina on the Twitch side. And a couple airplane crashes. I'm not going to put those. Okay, that's about it for that, for the history. The only sports that we have is Major League Baseball, because the World Cup, that's going to be played this Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern with Spain and Argentina, and I want Argentina to win. I'm saying it. I'm stating it right now. Argentina. I want Argentina to win, even though they beat England. I think I want to see them repeat. In Major League Baseball, the All-Star game, we had this was Tuesday, because of course we didn't have the broadcast Wednesday because I was off, and the American League All-Stars beat the National League All-Stars 4-0, which doesn't surprise me. The Mets yesterday, the only game that returning back to regular baseball play, they beat the Phillies 4-1. That's good. I think they're playing them during the weekend here. Let's see. Tomorrow or today, we got the Yankees and Dodgers down there in the Bronx at 7:05 p.m. Mets are not playing today, and Mets are going to be playing the Phillies tomorrow. So it's the Mets and Phillies and Yankees and Dodgers, because the Yankees are off. They're playing tomorrow, and then Sunday, Mets and Phillies on Saturday and Sunday, and the Yankees, I think they play Sunday too, and then we'll come back Monday to see what the only thing we have for sports now is baseball. That's the only thing we have. Hey, Captain Rehab, what's going? Oh, that's not good that the Mets won. And he says, Captain Rehab says good morning.
Morning, Captain.
There you go, Captain. She's seen it. What's that?
No Shabuzi.
No Shabuzi. There's no Shabuzi yet. Double Say says Mrs. can retire in style in the Afghanistan if Argentina wins. Dream finish for. Oh, Meze. I thought you said Mrs. Yeah, Meze. Yeah, that would be great. That's what I'm hoping for.
I can retire in style, really?
No, he meant Meze. I just didn't read the print. So for his career, for sure. Yeah, Meze, that would be great. I'm not too particularly fond of the Spanish right now. They're not really. But yeah, I would like to see Argentina. I like Meze. He's a good player. I like he the win against England, he didn't get a goal, but the 2 goals that they scored, he assisted on. So he has the most assists in the World Cup history and stuff. And Tina saying good morning to her nephew. That would be Captain Rehab, who's coming in from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So, and we appreciate him being here. Hope you're having a good week there and doing good there, Captain Rehab. And let's see. I think that's... I think it's time. We've been on for what? Oh, an hour. So I'm thinking, Tina, you got about 15 minutes there before Hal comes on. 13 minutes when you normally leave here. So, but because we started early. We started 10 minutes early, so that's a good thing because we're gonna go ahead and take a break and get a refresh on our coffee, and let's see. Yeah, I still got a little call. I just got to refresh it, warm it up, so to speak. And we're going to go ahead and take a break here. And we'll bring this up here. Our We'll Be Right Back segment here for a couple minutes. I'll get this refreshed and I'll be right back. And what's that? That's, talking about Spain. There's Spain right there. Not a friend of the Spain. let's just say if it's between the French and Spain, I'll pick the Spaniards, but French, no. Rome, Italia, there it is. Currently here at 12:47. We got what 96 degrees Fahrenheit there in Rome. Wow, there it is. There it is. And what do we got at night? This is this is Cancun, Mexico. Yeah, they're just coming into the morning there at what time is that? 5:48. So you guys enjoy this. I'm going to turn the music on, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Be right back, folks. All right, we're back. We're back here on the Friday morning coffee for 07.17.2026 at Rumble Video Broadcast. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X, and all those other fine social media platforms. You can find me over on, you can just Google Fireman Rich as far as that goes, and see what I'm doing. But I'm primarily on X at Fireman Rich, and I do have a blog over on Blogger, the Fireman Rich blog at blogger.com/Fireman Rich. And okay, Tina, we'll see you later. Tina's off at 6:55. We're back here at 6:55 at the time, and I saw while we were off, we were above the 10, so I'm not going to rush back to go for the thing. I just say, oh, okay, it's working. I'm getting up above 10. That's a good thing. But we currently have 9 people on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, 1 person over there on Twitch, and 2 people over on YouTube. And why they don't count those, I guess I got to provide them some information that, Liberty saying bye to Tina, who's going off to go check out Hal there. Thank you, Liberty. Take care. Yeah, we say take care, Tina. Tina's one of our regular viewers. She's been viewing my broadcast here for a couple of years now. She's one of the originals. And when I was still doing this sort of was it, well, even during HAPS, I think I met Tina on HAPS, and then she just followed me over when HAPS imploded, and I went just to Twitch. She was always on the Twitch there too. And as far as, so I got my second cup of coffee here. A little back history on my live streaming that I've done here on this thing called the internet. Man, that coffee tastes good. We're going to go into our web pages here as far as to see what the local. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? You okay? Huh? You're going to look out your window? I got it open for you. Come on. How we doing? Huh? How we doing, huh, buddy? You keep an eye on him. Okay, let's see. We're going to be looking at some web pages. Come on, buddy. You can look out the window. You can stay away from the window. You don't want to breathe in that nasty stuff, huh? It's okay. There you go. Okay, good boy. Okay. All right, we're going to be looking at some news web pages here for the local area of the southern tier of upstate New York. I have no affiliation with any of these web pages. Don't work there. We're just looking at them for information only as far as the local area news and good interest items there, so I can share it with you all that are watching the broadcast here to see what's happening here in the southern tier of upstate New York, my home here as far as it goes. Ooh, we had a fire in Endicott. Let's go see what that's all about. They had a, let's see, let's bring this up here. Okay, I always have to do that 2 times for some reason. So we have crews battling a fire in Endicott. When was this? There's no 12 hours ago, so that was yesterday. Let's go ahead and bring this up onto the stage. And, oh, how come that didn't go? Let me see. Let me take that again here. Let's see. Well, we got to share it. Okay, share it and then put it up on the stage. Here we go. Here we go. There's the young lady again, and we'll see what this one's all about. Endicott Fire Department is a paid fire department, so we'll see what this is about.
Well, emergency crews were on the scene of a house fire earlier today in Endicott. Crews responded to 102 East Edward Street. Initial reports suggested that it was an RV fire, which then spread to the home. But the cause of the fire and the full extent of the damage are unknown at this time.
Okay, so this is an RV fire. So it started out in the parking lot, and let me bring myself up on the stage here. There we go. And let me go back because I can. A picture is 1,000 words on these fires here. That's some of the fire damage, but I think it's back here. Okay, there's the picture I'm looking for right there. Um, I don't know if the RV might have been the garage, but it evidently there was an I don't see the RV, so it must be the garage of some sort, or else they towed it away. But that you could see the that charring. That's the majority of the fire was on the exterior. You can see that it was starting to the exposure. That's called an exposure right there. So it got into the house. That looks like that home looks like it was built like in the mid '60s. As far as all this, it's a wood structure, but you got some brick there and stuff like that. So pretty extensive damage to the building there as far as that goes. So um, and I don't think there was any. We'll see if we get to to WENBF or no, either WNBF. They might have something on there or WBNG and stuff like that. So this is on Fox 40 still. So yeah, I blogged about a fire that happened in Binghamton there the other day and posted it up on my social media feeds and such. So let me see something here. We got. All right. Oh wow. Okay, that's some current news. Okay, that's the one I've been looking for. Just got notification. Let me bring this up. This is just coming over. Okay, they're doing it. I thought they weren't going to do that till next week. Oh, this is going to fall over if I don't be careful here. Okay. Where's the article? It looks like they started bombing the bridges in Iran. I didn't think they were going to do that till next week. So, of course, they're in the fifth, going into the sixth day of bombing of Iran, which we can do to bring them back to the table, the negotiation table, because it's something that has to be done, I guess. We can't continue the last 40 years with the Iranian regime and stuff like that. That's just my opinion of it and stuff. But I don't want to get into a deep discussion about it. But I just pray and hope that the U.S. service people that are over there, they stay safe and they're doing a job that has to be done. And so we'll see what happens as far as that goes. Let's see here. What articles we got here on Fox 40 now? We got the fire. What fire is this? Respond to a structural fire on.
Meanwhile, crews responded to a structure fire on
Is this is a different
Harding Avenue around 1240.
Okay, this is a different fire. We're going to go ahead and look at this one here. A couple fires going on. That's something. Oh no, this is the same fire. According to Binghamton Fire Department, it was a single residence believed to be abandoned and operations were defensive only. No one's believed. Okay, this is another take on that as far as. Well, this is in Binghamton now. The other fire was in Endicott. Let's go ahead and bring this one up there. Okay, let me bring this one up. This is a different article, but it's let's see what this one is. Okay, here we go.
Meanwhile, crews responded to a structure fire on Harding Avenue around 1240 this afternoon. The call came in for a report of a house fire at 49 Harding Avenue in Binghamton. According to the Binghamton Fire Department chief, this building is a single-family home believed to be abandoned and operations were defensive only. No one was believed to be at the house at the time of the fire, and the cause is currently under investigation.
Okay, that was a different fire, and it looked like the structure was. Let's see if I can get to a picture here. Back, yeah, that's an abandoned home, but in the back there. as far as that goes. So fire truck. Yeah, that's back in the brush there. So it's an abandoned small structure as far as that goes. So so two fires, nobody injured. That's good. Just I don't I don't mind reporting those. I don't really care for the ones where there's loss of life. I just it's just tragic and stuff like that. So let's see what else we got on. And that was a while back. So that's it for Fox 40. Let's go ahead and check out. Let's see, WEBO. That's the radio station here in Owego. Nothing going on there. Let's see what we have on their Facebook. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there it is. Let me check their Facebook page here. Nothing going on there. Okay, let's go to WNBF channel 1290 on the AM. And let's see. Not seeing anything. Okay, let's check Bob Joseph, see what he has. WNBF, Bob Joseph. I keep on saying I was going to put this in our listing and stuff like that. So let's see what we got on his page here. And okay, the site where they had the Knights Motel fire where 6 people died. They're demolishing. I'm not going to show that. That's a heart-wrenching ordeal there. As far as fires, there's 6 people that passed away in that fire. They're demolishing it was a Knights Inn. It's a motel there that they were using for alternative housing and stuff like that. So not a good thing. Not 6 people dying in a fire. That's tragic. WBNG. We're talking about the air quality. Let's to give you guys a perspective. Thick smoke again Thursday. Let me go ahead and bring this up. I'll give you an idea what they're talking about here, as far as that goes. So let me bring this up. This is off of WBNG up in Johnson City, but I'll give you an idea what we've been dealing with here this last week. And this is their weather guy, who's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Let's give this a listen.
Well, the smoke is the main weather story today. It's also pretty hot out there. Here's our live look from across Johnson City from the Dan Brown weather deck. Howard, what's the latest for us, though, on the smoke?
Well, I mean, you're seeing it right there. Unfortunately, today's air quality, tanked, and even more unfortunate is tomorrow. Looks like these values could be even lower or higher, depending on how you look at it, meaning lower air quality. Here's a look at the northeast satellite and radar. You see a ribbon of clouds and some smoke, along with a little bit of precipitation stretching from Ontario back through the Great Lakes here into the northeast. And you'll see all those fires still burning out of control, many of them in southwestern Ontario, Canada. That is where our smoke is coming from here this hour, and will tonight and tomorrow as well. Locally, there have been a few rain showers off to the north and east through northern Cortland, Shenango, Otsego, and extreme northern Delaware County as well. But again, things are really, the main thing is not the rain or the showers. It's this. The air quality alert been extended through the day tomorrow as well. Last air check, air quality index trending relatively steady, but we have some pockets of unhealthy for sensitive groups and unhealthy air quality here this afternoon and evening. Now, tomorrow, looking at the forecast of an air quality index of 200, meaning we're going to be in the unhealthy for everyone category. So keeping an eye on things for you. Most at risk are folks patients with heart disease, respiratory disease, maybe the elderly and children can also be more susceptible to this type of air quality as well. Looking ahead, though, there it is. Yeah, I mean, the air quality index forecast to be 200 tomorrow. So we're right at the top end of that unhealthy. So there could be, if that materializes, there could be some periods of very unhealthy air. Maybe.
Okay. If I just go back to that chart.
Materializes there.
That chart right there. Currently, I'm looking at the index. We're at 180, and we're in the unhealthy area for right now. Currently, this clip right here is from Thursday, from yesterday, and stuff like that. So
there could be some periods of very unhealthy air, maybe making their way in tomorrow as well, depending on how things play out. Again, smoke forecasting is not easy, and it changes, day to day. There's a look at tomorrow morning.
And there's a Weagle right there. That's where I'm at. That's the area I'm at right here in Tioga County. So we're in the purple here. We're in the purple overnight.
And you'll notice, anytime you're up on the high end of the legend, that's not a good thing. And that's what we're looking at tomorrow. Through tomorrow evening, it will remain very smoky. It would not surprise me if this type of data continues to show up, that maybe the air will potentially get into the unhealthy category for tomorrow, and maybe even the hazardous. So we're watching it very carefully, but just hopefully you're not suffering from any issues. But what is the big deal? Well, particulate matter 2.5 microns is the big deal. That's what is impacting the air quality. The smoke particles are essentially very, very, very small, about 30 times smaller than a strand of hair. Those get inhaled and they can inflame they essentially can wreak havoc in your lungs. And that's when you run into issues. So it's those very small particles that you can't even see. That you can't see the individual particles. You see the accumulation of them. But how can you protect against breathing them? Yeah, if you have N95 or KN95 masks, wear them if you're susceptible or if you're being agitated by this air quality. That will help cut down on the amount of particulates getting into your lungs. You can filter your air in your home using a MERV 13 Plus air filter, or if you use a HEPA air filter as well. Those are just a couple of ways that you can help maybe clear the air just a little bit, make it a little less irritable for your lungs and your loved ones as well. Thick smoke settles in. Worse air quality expected tomorrow with the forecast. Unsettled Saturday with some storms and remaining near normal temperature-wise. Here tonight, again, the weather isn't the issue. It's the air quality. Tomorrow afternoon, we're back into thick smoke and sunshine, hazy sunshine, brown sunshine, or however you look at it. It's just such an eerie color with that smoke hanging so thick. So unhealthy air quality expected tomorrow. It's going to be hot. We're going to stay, near normal there Friday. Smoke should thin out a bit, but a good chance of some storms at times, I think, as we head to Saturday this weekend.
Okay, so that's the bit on the air quality, and I'm looking out the window right here. We don't have that eerie thing right now. It's blue skies, cloudy, and stuff like that. But in the distance, you can see on the low levels the cumulative particles and stuff like that, as far as that goes. And no, we had 10. Okay, we had 10 again. No problem. That's okay. And Liberty said before that to Dark Farmer, it's been bad here for the past 3 days staying indoors, so it's bad up there. So that's, and Liberty is up there in the Niagara Buffalo area. That's about a 3-hour drive from where I'm at up there on Lake Ontario. So yeah, I was right in the middle of the thing. I'm not worried. We'll get back up there. No problem. Thanks. I know you guys are watching, so we'll go get one. Thank you, Farmer. Thank you, Liberty. And Liberty says to Dark Farmer, the heat doesn't help either. Hope we get some rain. It might calm things down. Yeah, it'll clear out the air. Yeah, definitely, Liberty on that aspect. And Farmer says we can only hope. He had something here with the chickens. What's with the chickens? Yeah. Speaking of fires, apparently the firefighters are jacking up my air outside today, and way down here in Cal East. Yeah. Okay. I forgot to farmers from the Commonwealth of Virginia, which is otherwise known as California East. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're down. So they're jacking up my air quality outside today. Oh, really? So it's affecting down there to Virginia. Wow. Okay. Um, oh, here's the one with the chickens. Yeah, it's terrible. I have no choice. My chickens are stuck outside, and they're still need tending to. Yeah. So at least keep your exposure down and stuff like that. And Liberty says I have a box fan with MERV filters attached inside my home. That's good. Okay. Hey, there's Deplorable. Hello, Deplorable. Good morning to you. Love the flags coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania. We're just talking about the air quality here in the Northeast as far as that goes. And chickens are delicious. Okay, chickens are delicious. And Liberty saying good morning to Deplorable. And there's Big Juice. Good morning. You broke the test flight last night. How could you? No, I didn't do that. No, don't spread false rumors there, Big Juice. Good to see you coming in from the Buckeye State of Ohio. Double J's wondering you're gonna have to watch the replay. You missed 100 years ago. And Farmer saying to Deplorable, at this point, I'll be smoking chickens. There we go. Love the flags, the Farmer. Love the flags. God bless America. That's funny. Okay, let's see what we got here for. Liberty's laughing at that last one from Farmer. Okay, let's see. Where's my? I hit my button here. There we go. Okay. Let's see what else we have on WBNG. And let's see, what else do we have here? Canadian wildland fires, poor quality. When did this come out? That was 15 hours ago. Vestal cancels. A lot of activities are being canceled. Vestal, New York, they're canceling outdoor activities, closing the pool due to air pollution. Yeah, let's go ahead
to the insurance.
Oh, let's wait for the commercial to end here. We got another article on the Canadian fires here. We'll go ahead after this commercial here. Let's see, let's skip that and we'll bring this up here. Maximize it. And this is another article on the air quality. Oh, hang on. I forgot. I turned the volume down here. Let me
The Southern Tier is dealing with another day of unhealthy air quality as wildfire smoke from Canada continues to move through our region. Experts from Cornell University and the Bassett Healthcare Network say that the smoke contains fine particles known as PM2.5, which can be harmful when inhaled. They say, and they warn people with heart or lung conditions, including asthma and COPD, may be experiencing coughing, congestion, wheezing, or shortness of breath. Alistair Hayden is a health professor, and he warns fine particles in wildfire smoke can enter the bloodstream and impact more than just lungs.
When you breathe them in, they go into your lungs, into your bloodstream, and can go various places in your body. And so these little particles can, get into your brain. That's why they can affect your thinking and concentration, and can also cause inflammation throughout the body.
Health officials also recommend limiting time outdoors, staying indoors when possible, and wearing an N95 mask if spending extended time outside. The poor air quality is expected to continue through tomorrow before improving closer to normal levels on Saturday.
Okay, so that gives you an idea. You can see in the pictures there the haze that it's just hanging over everywhere as far as that goes. So Big Juice says the smoke is supposed to dissolve later on tonight, Saturday morning. We should have baby blue skies and stuff. I'm still seeing, but down low, you're seeing it. It's creeping in here as far as that goes. And let's see. Farmers saying the deplorable about the true. Oh, okay. We got 10 viewers. Oh no, we have 12 viewers. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we can find here and stuff. Let's see. Let's bring down the owl here and let's see what we have. Yep, we got 12. Let's see what we got for an ad here. Let's see what we can do. Let me refresh it here. See what they're going to give us here to it's not clicking up yet. It takes a little bit for it to click in here, so let's see what we can do as far as I've got 12. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Let's see, what else do we got here? Rumble Wallet. We did that one. I'd like to do it on this this coffee. It's a different coffee. Hmm. I'm still waiting here. I'm just seeing what the selections we have and stuff like that. It's if anything, I guess we'll go with the Rumble Wallet again. While we bring up the let's see, do we have the other one here? And okay, I guess we'll just go with the Rumble Wallet again. Expires July 30th. This is ongoing. That's ongoing. Let me try it one more time here. Let's see. Anything else comes up. Why I can't get these other ones? I don't understand. Okay, we're gonna go with Rumble Wallet again here. We'll go with Rumble Wallet. Here we go. And I've talked about this one before, right here, the Rumble Wallet. Second one will be rejected. Okay, so you can only do one of these. Okay, so we hear a lot about crypto. I talk about crypto. I buy some things on crypto, and but here's the part most people miss. Crypto was created so you could actually own and control your own money. And if you ever dabble, if you haven't played around with crypto, you don't know what it's about. You can't speculate on it. You have to actually mine some. I mined a few, at least over $100 so far of crypto, and I've used it. So I understand the concept of crypto. But after the 2008 financial crisis, Bitcoin was designed as an alternative to banks, and that's what it's mostly used for and stuff. There's food vans that they actually accept crypto, I guess, in some locations. So instead of a bank holding your money, delay transfers and limit your access, you're in control of all that money that you have in crypto. Like I said, I have a small amount of crypto. And if you ever had to wait for a transfer to clear, you felt that problem. Just the anxiety of waiting. It's your money. You should get it whenever you desire. So now fast forward to today. We're in the modern world today. And everyone's heard of crypto. If you haven't, you're under a rock. But getting started still feels complicated. That's exactly why I use Rumble Wallet. And before crypto, I'm saying, what's this wallet you have to have? You have to have a place to put the crypto, okay? You have to have a place to store it, and you own that wallet. Rumble Wallet is one of is like that, and it's a good thing to do. Choose what you want: Bitcoin, dollar-backed staple coin, or even digital backed by Real Gold. So there's different variations of items here. But the crypto, I like crypto. Crypto's pretty fun to play around with. No complication setups. It's a very easy piece. It takes you less than 2 minutes to set up a Rumble wallet. And I do have another wallet, and you can. It's easy transfer. Once you get the workflow down of working with crypto, it's easy peasy. It connects with MoonPay, and I believe MoonPay is similar to PayPal. So you can use your credit card, debit card, or bank and be up and running in minutes. You can actually buy crypto and stuff like that. It's always good to buy low and sell high or use it at high because you get more for your money on the crypto. Once you've set the crypto, the Rumble wallet up, you can even support your favorite Rumble creator like me. But if you want, I'm not in. Believe me, I'm making enough from this commercial and stuff, and I appreciate it, Rumble Wallet and Rumble for letting me do this. But you can support your other creators and stuff like that. So do this now. Scan the QR code. There's a QR code right there, or click on the link in the description of this page. Okay, this Rumble the Rumble description page, and it'll be in the Twitch page as well as the YouTube page, as far as where you can go and download Rumble Wallet. From there, you can set up your wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. Even if you don't if you just want to check it out, you can go ahead. There's a little bit of a process. There's this real long password that's significant to your wallet. So that's part of the process. And but in just a few minutes, you can go and hear about crypto. People talking about, like me talking about, you can actually own your own crypto and have a place to where you can put your crypto, because there's various places here online that you can mine crypto, Satoshis. I get the Satoshis. That's the lowest. I think you need like 1,200 Satoshis to equal a dollar or something. I don't know what it is and stuff like that, but that's the smallest bit. That's like the pennies of crypto, and it's actually one set Satoshi is less than a penny actually. But this is a good deal and secure. And if you're dealing with crypto, you should have a crypto wallet. And I would recommend the Rumble wallet. It's a great deal. And I have it. I have one. And like I said, I have another. I think I have two other wallets. I know I have another wallet. I think the other one just holds. It's like a wallet, but it holds on to the crypto, because I mine through there and then I transfer it, and it's easy transferring and stuff like that. Some cases they may charge you a little bit to transfer and stuff like that, but you're in total control of that money until the government decides to dip into the thing. But that's not part of this commercial. But so I want to thank the folks from Rumble as far as let me do this commercial. As far as that goes, the Rumble folks there, we have 11 folks on Rumble, and I do appreciate it. So that completes the ad, and that's always fun. I like talking about crypto. Is a very good thing to know about, because it is an item that you can buy things. And I have bought some things like this radio cost about $35-$40. I bought it with crypto. Did cost, and I mine the crypto. There's certain ways you can mine crypto. It's sort of like free money almost if you mine it. You just have to be patient. And so I've got up to where I had like $100 to $125 in crypto at the max and stuff like that. So I dabble around in crypto primarily to understand it. And it's pretty interesting. It's commonplace now, crypto. They got different other one, that Dogecoin. You can, through the Rumble app, Rumble wallet app, you can purchase gold online and stuff like that. So if you're into that, I'm not into the gold thing and stuff, but the crypto I am. I like the crypto. So thank you, Rumble, again. Thank you, Rumble viewers, for getting me over the 10 Spartan. Thank you, the Rumble, my viewers there in the chat there, as far as that, Deplorable, Liberty, and Farmer there, indicating that I'm up to 10. Thank you, appreciate that. So let's get back to our broadcast here, so we'll get through these web pages. Okay, so that article there was about the Canadian smoke. I think that's the last article on. Yeah, there's nothing really else. They've got the fires. Crew respond to a house fire in Endicott. Did we? Okay, this is the house fire in Endicott that I was talking about. Let's go ahead and.
Where's that odor coming from?
Oh, yeah, that's the smoke from the wildland fires there, Guy. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. This is a crew response to a house fire in Endicott. This is from 19 hours. This is the one I blogged about. Or no, I didn't. No, there was a fire before this one. I was going to blog. I should blog about this one on Tioga Fire Protection and Fire Prevention. And what's that? Liberty says, you don't take crypto? Oh my God, she doesn't take crypto at the Mercantile. Deplorables laugh. Man, you are picky at the Mercantile. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this up. This is a fire, another fire that took place. It's an update for 19 in Endicott. Did I blog about? No, I didn't blog. I was thinking about blogging about this one, but let me go ahead and bring this up, and we'll give this a listen. So we've had nobody.
Well, firefighters responded to two different fires today. The first one, a house fire this afternoon on East Edward Street in Endicott. As officials say, the flames started in an RV before spreading to the home. The Endicott Fire Department says the RV was unoccupied, but the home was, and they had time to get out of the fire. They were not hurt, thankfully. No injuries reported. Both the RV and the home, though, suffered significant damage.
Okay, that was the one about the RV. Okay, so gives you a different perspective of the fire ground there as far as that goes. Okay, so that's WBNG as far as what they have for articles. Let's check. Nothing on the whale. And let's go to channel 34. They're talking about the abandoned house in Binghamton on the south side. We talked about that. That's, let's see. Nothing on channel 34. Let's see, WENY. What's this one? What is this? Oh, they're talking about events postponed during the. Okay, this is on WENY. Let's go ahead and give this one. Let's give this a listen here as far as that goes. This is about 7 hours ago. Events across the Twin Tiers. That's the southern tier. Postponed. This is on WENY out in Elmira. Let's go ahead and bring this one up. And that seems to be the news of the area. Here we go.
Outdoor activities across the Twin Tiers are being either scaled back or canceled entirely due to the wildfires happening in Canada, spreading smoke across much of the Northeast and parts of the Midwest. WENY's Ava Rowland is in studio to tell us all about it. Ava.
Well, that's right, Nick. As the air quality in New York continues to drop, officials across the region are forced to make some difficult decisions.
Looking at that forecast and just having an employee first mentality. I think with government, we want to serve people. We don't want to close a pool down in one of the hottest days of summer. But to have a pool and safely have a pool, we have to have lifeguards.
Village of Horseheads Mayor Kevin Adams says it wasn't a decision he wanted to make, but it was necessary to keep people safe.
The safety of our employees is paramount to any village operation. We read the forecast. I think the high today got to 209, which was very unhealthy. Our lifeguards for our pool are out 8-10 hours straight beyond the heat. That's definitely unsafe.
The concern extends to state officials as well. Governor Kathy Hochul is urging New Yorkers to stay indoors and limit outdoor activity while the haze covers the state.
Creating some flexibility here with our state workforce, we encourage the employers to make sure that if your employees do not have to be outdoors just today and tomorrow, let's get through this.
I'm not
Let's
a
be
Kathy
smart.
Hochul fan.
At a press conference today, Governor Hochul said the state is dedicated to keeping workers safe.
As I'm going to say this over and over and over, between now and tomorrow, if there's any way you can possibly stay indoors, please do not venture out.
We are not in the clear yet. Firefighters in Ontario, Canada are doing everything they can to contain the flames. The Ontario Forest Fires Facebook page says, quote, We are continuing to respond to active wildland fires across the province. With new fires confirmed over the past 24 hours, there are currently 177 active fires. Elmira's Eldridge Park and Corning's Gaffer District have postponed their weekend events until the air quality improves. But there is some good news. I spoke with WENY's chief meteorologist, Joe Veras, earlier, and he says that we can expect a brief respite from the smoke tomorrow. He's still monitoring conditions and says we'll have to take it day by day as long as the wildfires are.
So that's what it is. It's day by day. And I'm not a Kathy Hochul. I don't need to see her. She's not as bad as the governor down there in the California East or other places, but I'm not a Kathy Hochul fan as far as that goes. And let's see. And I posted this during that last clip that just reached the dangerous level, air quality, Liberty says. And the dangerous level, that's, we're talking, I believe that's up above 200 there, Liberty. So, so it's this is the news of the week as far as that. And Big Juice, you don't listen. As soon as you came in, you missed it. You're gonna have to watch the replay. Why do you keep on repeating things? You're wasting my time. We don't have time to waste here, my friend. Yeah, yeah, we did it. Yeah. Look at the clock of how long we've been on. An hour. Usually do 100 years is usually right before the first hour. Okay, it's always has been. So, Farmer says, yeah, she's a nut. I think she may have graduated behind Span. Yeah, I think so too. I agree with that totally, Farmer. She is a real piece of work. At least Whitmer, she's actually met with the president, so I have to give her credit there. I during COVID, she was a twin sister of Hochul. Well, Hochul, she wasn't governor then; she was the vice governor. She was the vice governor or something like that, or whatever. The second deputy governor. Como was during COVID, but Gretchen Whitmore, she's. I don't know. We have to talk to Tim Fanforti. He's our man out there in Michigan and stuff like that. So, you can see they're canceling the mayor there. He's from Painted Post, which is right next to Elmira, New York, which is about a 25-minute ride to the west here. And they have to make those decisions. And I probably won't be mowing this morning or going out for a walk because of those. We're currently still in the unhealthy at 178. As far as that goes, you got something?
No, I was saying we're not going out mowing.
No, it's still in the unhealthy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just I was thinking, well, if it got below 100, we might chance it. Go ahead, but it's too high. It's not worth the. I can let the grass grow a little bit. It's just not. I might go up and get gas today and stuff like that to maybe. Well, tomorrow it's supposed to rain, but we'll see what happens there. As far as that goes. Let's see what else we have on WENY out there in Elmira. It's not going to get any better. No, it's not. Yeah. It could go low and then come back again. They have what they say 177 fires they're battling up there, which that's huge. Yeah, there's some more. There's another article about the smoke and the fires and stuff like that. So we got that. Let's see, anti-car and tractor take place in Newark Valley there on the Penny Saver. Okay, KGB. Let's check KGB. William Shatner, 95, to perform at Riot Fest with metal backing band. Oh, that's okay. He's 95. The legendary actor and musician will play on September 20th along members of the Nuclear Messiah Metal Collective. So I've always believed that music, like space, is about exploration, Shatner said in a press release Riot Fest is exactly the kind of place where anything can happen. Yeah, that's just a name. We bring volume, intensity, and a few surprises. With this incredible band behind me, I expect nothing less than liftoff. I can't wait to share. 95, he's still going. God bless him. God bless him. Captain Kirk. Kiss 10, they're talking about the air quality too. Um, yeah, there's a lot of places in Broome County being closed. Spectrum News. What do we got on Spectrum News? Anything? Nope, nothing there. Um, oh, they have up there in 106. You can get your free wildfire smoke mask. Let's bring this one up. This is up around where Liberty is at, and Liberty is a Trekkie fan. Yeah, he's gonna take part in a heavy metal festival this September. He's 95 years old. God bless him. He thinks outside the box. Let me bring this up on the stage. This is from Country 106 WYRK up there in Buffalo. That's up next to where Liberty is at. As far as that goes, you can get a mask now. What's the deal with these masks? It's not a cold. It's a Wildland smoke mask from New York.
We can go get N95 masks and then want them all.
I don't know if that'd be a little.
That'd be fun.
But I'm just bringing up an article here as far as the state. You can. This is an article on up there in the Buffalo Channel, 106.5. Get your free wildfire smoke mask from New York State. So what's this about? Canadian wildfire smoke continue to blanket the portions of New York State, practically all of New York State, prompting Governor Kathy Hochul, who's not one of my favorite persons, to announce that free protective masks are being distributed in several communities across the state. Okay, this is the first I'm hearing this. Like several communities. Now, you know, there's a lot more communities than just several communities that are being affected here, Governor. How concerned are you about the air you've been breathing this week in New York State? Yeah, I've been really concerned. If you have asthma, COPD, or another respiratory conditions, officials recommend paying close attention to the air quality alerts and limit time outdoors. Yeah, we're following that. Wildland smoke creates some of the worst air qualities. Yeah, and I can attest to that. I fought my share of wildland fires while I was in the Air Force. I have to say that Thursday's air quality was probably the worst I've experienced since Canadian wildfire smoke started affecting New York State. I remember a couple of years ago, who's saying this? When practicing sports activities, and is that the governor? If that's the governor, I don't care. But even so, I'm trying to spend much time outdoors. Okay, where's the thing with the masks? Smoke-covered New York landmarks as residentials wear masks. Have you seen some of the photos showing smoke-covered covering icon landmarks across? The smoke's not going to affect. What the heck is this? All right, here's the thing about the mask. New York State offers free masks during air quality alerts. The air quality alert condition across New York State, officials are making free masks available at select locations. That's bull. That's BS. According to the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, masks are being distributed in several communities, including New York City. Oh, wow. Okay, New York City. What about the rest of the New York State? As part of the state's Air Aware initiative, residents are encouraged to monitor. Where do you get them? They don't tell you where you can get them. What the frick? This is a bogus. Oh my God. Let's see. Most important. They don't tell you where you can get these masks. I guess at your local New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, stuff like that. Select communities. That's BS. It's another. Yeah, my state taxes are paying for that, and I can't get a mask. Okay, let's see. That was from Country 106 WYRK up there in Buffalo, and their sister channel. Nothing there. Nothing on the 550 sports thing. Oh hell, we're done. We're done with this. I'm getting I'm getting bent out of shape about this. We're going to go ahead and drop all these web pages here. And we're going to get to something more important. We're going to get to our Oregon Trail game. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do right now, folks. We're going to bring that up. Let me get rid of all this gobbledygook here. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, deplorable. It's mask only for the illegals. That's why they said New York City. They couldn't say that because they'd probably there'd be a major uproar and stuff. I don't know who they're giving them to, but just that comment to select places, that's BOLA. That's BS. If you're going to do it for somewhere in the state, you do it. You blanket across the state. It's a Band-Aid effect. I got masks anyway. I think we got. Or did we use them?
I think I used them up.
Okay. I'm not going outside to wear a mask and stuff like that. Now, COVID was. We did the mask during COVID. I'm not going to be wearing another mask. I'll stay indoors. I can mow the lawn Sunday. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I guess.
I'll be trying to come back on Sunday, I think.
You think?
Mm-hmm. It's not going to get better, so.
Well, we'll see what happens and stuff. Okay, we're going to go ahead and what happened to our blab owl? There's our blab owl. Let's bring him up. And let's go ahead and bring up our, we're going to go ahead and do Oregon Trail. We have our three experts here, Deplorable, Farmer, and Liberty, who's in charge of, who has the mercantile. No crypto accepted as far as that goes at the mercantile. And let me see something here real quick. Okay. Let's do that, put that to the comments, and we'll bring up the Commodore 64. Hopefully it's still up. There it is. Okay. Let me move over here. Let me move this towards me. So I got, okay, let's go ahead and bring up our, where's our preset? We're going to do the high setting again. And the high level. And I think we're going to adjust some of these. Farmer, correct me if I'm wrong. We're gonna. I think we stopped at the fort last week, so we might want to bump up some of these, maybe $10 each. Our clothing and supplies. I think I'm going to go ahead and bump them up $10 as far as that goes. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and bring up the game here. This is what we do on a Friday. And let's see, what do we got here? Oh, I got to put this on the main screen here. Hang on, I don't want to see that. There's a delay on that. So let me bring this up on the main screen. And Farmer says, expert, I feel like we may have misled you on the resume. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's bring this forward a little bit more. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, so how come this isn't coming up? Oh, there we go. So, okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and go to our game disc on the USB. And there's our game discs. I got to start. I've only got like 48 discs. I got like another 150 discs I got to put on here. Okay, let's go on the Oregon Trail. We'll run the disc. Oh, what's this? And of course, Liberty says the store is open. Masks are available for $5 and up. Oh, $5. Why is it up? What you get just a piece of cloth for $5, but you get the high-end mask for more? Oh, geez. Okay. And Farmer says if you do that now, the attackers or animals will steal it. Then we'll just need to buy more anyway. Besides, best to stick with. Okay, I agree. Okay, that makes sense. I can see where you're coming from on that. That would because they see we have more, so they're going to attack us sooner. Okay, I like that. That's a good. Thank you for suggesting that. That's a good suggestion. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, for $5. Oh, that's what I thought. For $5, you just get a piece of burlap. You must use a lot of burlap, especially all those pants you make. That's good. That's good, Liberty. Good one. Okay, let's see. Do we need instructions? We don't need no stinking instructions. Good luck. Here we go. All right. We're going to go with number 1, ace marksman, but I am not an ace marksman as far as that. Yeah, we're going to keep our crypto. We're just going to give her the $1 bills. $1 bills there. No crypto. And Liberty's, yeah, no crypto. And Liberty says, shaky, shaky. And Farmer says, for $3, she'll show you how to put your hand over your mouth. That's funny. That's good. Let's see. Do it. Oh, okay. I'm the ace now. Okay. Yeah. We'll see how long that lasts. I'll be going back to, who's the guy? The guy that can't see there. I can't think of his name. Anyway, let's say 1 and enter one of the above. Better your claim. Okay, press return. Okay, here we go. We'll go with our settings here. Let's see how long that nickname Ace lasts for me. Okay, 200 for oxen. And for food, we're going to spend 115. Ammunition, we're going to go with $50. That's a lot of bullets for $50. But clothing, well, how much you want to spend? We're going to stick with 25. Because if we spend too much more, we'll be naked and not afraid a lot sooner. And how much you want to spend on miscellaneous? We're going to go 120. So those are our preset settings. We always attack. We always eat well. And Roy, that's right, Roy. I'm ace right now. Let's see. After the first couple of hunting or hostiles, I'll be Roy again. Let's see. Liberty says to Farmer, how dare you? For $3, 2 fingers up the nose. $2 is $3 for 2 fingers up the nose. $2 is a hand. Okay, there we go. We got clarification on that. And Farmer's laughing. And there it is. That's my normal nickname is Roy. Okay, but right now he gave me the word ace, so I'm an ace at the beginning of the game. And let's see, after purchases, we have $190 left. It says it's March 29th, I think they meant 1847. So we've got 2,040 miles to go, and we're going to hit enter to see where we go. Of course, hunting or continue, we always hunt first time. So we're going to go hit 1, and I get ready. Bang, B-A-N-G, B-A-N-G. Oh, so much for being ace. I think I double clicked on a key there. Oh, you missed, and your dinner got away. But we're going to still eat well. We'll be able to pick up on that. I was distracted by all the smoke around us, and it's not smoke signals. It's they're burning. They were burning stuff back when we were traveling the Oregon Trail up in Canada. Okay, let's see what we're going to eat well. That's 3. Okay, we've gone 159 miles, 1,881 miles to go. We ate. We started out with $115 in food. We have $92 in food, 2,500 bullets, 25 in clothing, and 120 in supplies. Let's see. Lock in ace or it'll be Roy again. I know that. Yeah. Okay. I think it just said bang. I think I hit the end twice. Okay, we're going to continue. We're going to do hunt again. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can redeem myself. Wham. W-H-A-M. Bing! There it is. That's what we should have got first time. So we got the food back. Deplorable says we're going to be looking like we were us back soon. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we right between the eyes. You got a big one, full bellies. Yep, we eat well. And lose your way in the fog. And the fog is not fog; it's the smoke. Time is lost, and we're breathing all those little particles. Oh, Penzek. Let's see. Liberty says the deplorable axe jerky on steak. Oh, ox jerky. Ox jerky. Yeah, okay. That you got the sale up on the ox jerky. Farmers laughing at deplorable's comment there. Okay, we're gonna hit enter. And let's see. We have we went 304 miles. We're making some progress there. 1,700 miles to go. 1,736. Our food jacked up from 92 to 126. So that was a big one there that we got. Hang on for a minute, folks. Okay, I'm back. We had one of the cats there with an issue there, so we're just checking on everything's all right. Let's see. Let's get back. The fires affecting the past now. Let's see. Deplorables. Okay. All right, we're back in the game here, folks. I just had to step off there for a minute. Oh, sorry. One of the cats there was meowing, so we're just checking on that. Everything's all right for right now. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to the game. We're going 304 miles. Let's hit enter. And we're going to hunt again. I'm just going to call it. Let's see. Liberty says, I'm thinking of opening up a delivery service. Call it the Wagon Wheel Merc. 25 cents for delivery. 25. It should be a dime for delivery. 25 cents. That's a lot of money. That's a week's pay right there back in the day. Let's hit hunt. Wham. WHAM. right between the eyes. Bing! Right between the eyes. You got a big one, full bellies tonight. So there we have it. And we're going to eat well. And Liberty says, you say I'm pricing gouge? Yeah, well, I think a little bit. Delivery should be 10 cents, not a quarter. That's a lot of money. A lot of money back in the day. And let's see, it's May 10th, 1847. We've gone 458 miles with 1,582 miles to go. We've got 160 in food, 2,400 in bullets, 25 in clothing is good, and 120 supplies. So we're doing pretty good so far as that goes. And Farmer says to Liberty, is that an introductory price? Yeah, it could be more afterwards, right? Just like and Liberty says you become a member, of course, you get a better rate. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what they all say, right? The companies, you get a better rate, yeah, and they gouge you. Liberty with the mercantile. Okay, so we're doing pretty good so far. Hey, Jackie, you okay? Come here. You okay there, buddy? Okay. Good. No, it's okay. It's okay. Go lay down. It's okay. Okay. All right. This is Jack's laying down here. Okay. And Farmer's laughing at Liberty. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, what do we want to do here? We want to hunt, continue, or stop? Let's get the perspective of the peanut gallery. I'm just kidding, folks. Just kidding. We're going to hunt, continue, or we don't need to stop at the fort. So I guess Farmer says hunt. And I'm going to say hunt too. We're going to hunt again. Moves us down the road, and it's a safe mode. And oh, you want peanuts? You got peanuts in stock? Okay, is Deplorable there? Stop at the fort. We need peanuts. No, we got plenty of supplies. Oh, I don't know if Deplorable's still there. Is Deplorable still there? Or is he out checking the chickens? And okay, there's Deplorable. Okay, he's not. You've been missing in action for the last couple of weeks there, Deplorable. And of course, Liberty, she always takes the opposite. And we're going to go ahead and hunt. Yeah, it's good to have you back playing the game here, Deplorable. Okay, we're going to hunt. That's number one. Get ready to fire. We're getting ready to fire. Wham. WHAM. I missed. I almost was going to go. Holy crap. All right. I guess I'm Roy now. I missed twice on the hunt. I typed as quick as I could. And Deplorable is plus I may go dark as I'm waiting for a plumber to get here. Oh, okay. You got a contractor coming in. Okay. No problem. That's real world stuff there. Yeah, that's what I said. Well, crap. Yeah, we missed. Okay, but we got some extra food. We're gonna eat well. 3. Okay, what are we gonna do here, folks? Run? We're not gonna run. We attack. We always attack. Roy's back. Yep, I'm back. Roy's back. I'm ace until I get my second miss on the hunting. Shakiest gun in the West, that's for sure. Especially against those hostiles. And it looks like we got Riders ahead. They don't look hostile. They're hostile. Liberty. Farmer says attack. I say attack. Liberty says circle. And if Deplorable isn't dark, I think he would say attack. So we're going to probably end up attacking here. Let me just give it a few seconds here. And there's deplorable. He says attack. So attack it is. We're going to attack. And this is where I stay as Roy because I know I'm not going to shoot him, but I'm making a lot of noise to chase him off. So we're going to attack. That's 2. Get ready to shoot. Shoot. S-H-O-T. Try again. Oh, shit. We missed. I double hit. Lousy shot. You got knifed. Uh-oh. You have to go see old Doc Blanchard. The riders were hostile. Check for losses. Uh-oh, I've been knifed. I did scare them off. They knifed me. Oh, I got knifed. Here we go. Wild animals are attacking. Press return to shoot. Uh-oh. Not only do we have hostiles and I'm knifed, we got animals. Oh, no. It's just crashing down. Uh-oh. I think this is going to be our day we die. Let's see. Wham. W-H-A-M. It says nice shot. I got him. They didn't get much. Should have ran. Maybe we should have. I don't know. But it said nice shot. I got a few shots off on him. So I'm just wondering, did I survive the knifing? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we did good. The doc bill was $20. So where did that come out of? They took it out of the clothing? Wouldn't that come out of miscellaneous? Oh, no, that's what they got away with. What did $20 come out with? Where'd the $20? Oh, it came out of the cash. Okay, the cash, the $20 came out. Okay, yeah, I just see that, Farmer. Yeah, okay. I'm looking, I'm like, usually, I always thought that came out of miscellaneous. Comes out of the cash. Okay, gotcha. All right, but we've gone 614 miles, 1,426. I've been stitched up from the knifing. I brought a gun to a knife fight, and I should have won. I had the gun. They knifed me. And let's see. We had 190, exactly, and it went down $20. Okay, gotcha. And Liberty says, and you say $5 is too much for a burlap mask. Look what you charge for a knife wound. Pathetic. Yeah, but a knife, we can die from a knife wound. I'm not going to die if I have 2 fingers up my nose. You like that one?
Yeah. You might.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, depending on when you do the one with the fingers up the nose. Are those clean fingers? Anyway, okay. Let's see where we're going to go here. Okay, do we want to hunt or continue? We've got some food. We might be able to continue here. What do our experts say? Farmer, deplorable, and Liberty. You're going to die if you can't shoot. Yeah, well, let's see. You can also die from you can also die from a wife wound. Not a knife, but a wife wound. Yeah, I can see that one. Farmer says hunt. Liberty, of course, says continue. Farmer says hunt again, and deplorable says hunt. We're going to hunt. I got to work on those shooting skills. Here we go. Going to hit return for shooting. Wham. W-H-A-M. Bing! Right between the eyes again. You got a big one. I think it was an 8-point this time. Full bellies tonight, of course. So we always eat well, which is 3. Ox wanders off. Uh-oh. I know where that ox is going to end up. Ox jerky at Liberty's Mercantile. Spend time looking for it. Liberty already has it. We're just wasting our time. We already know where that oxen is.
Come buy that jerky.
Huh?
Gotta go buy that jerky.
Yeah. The Liberty,
Well,
the
then
missus.
Get your ox back
The missus is promoting the jerky there at the Mercantile Liberty. Okay, so let's hit return, see what we have. We've gone a total of 756 miles with 1,284 miles to go. What the hell was that? Oh, that's a squirrel. I saw something just go straight across the window here, and it's like, we have 100. We have plenty of food. 151 in food. We have 2,167 bullets. 17 in clothing. We lost some clothing there from the animals that I chased off. 121 in supplies and $170 in cash. And Liberty says, "You snooze, you lose." Okay. And Liberty says, "Thank you, Mrs. Thank you." She likes that. Farmer to Liberty laughing. And oh, here we go. A free peppermint stick for the missus. Yay. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see where we end up here. Okay. Do you want to hunt, continue, or stop at fort? We got plenty of food. I don't know if we want to try continue or stop at the fort. Let's see. I got some notifications here. Okay. We don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. I'm going to say hunt. What's the other? Farmer says, oh, okay. Continue. Okay. And deplorable. What do you say? Continue. I'm going to change mine to continue then. Liberty says hunt, of course. She's always the opposite of farmer. And deplorable says continue there. So I say continue. We're going to continue. She always says the opposite. Okay, we're going to hit 2. We're going to eat well. We always eat well. Riders ahead. They don't look hostile. Run, attack, continue, or circle. We attack. We don't just sit back. We attack. We become the attackers. And that's what we're going to do, I think. What do the other Oregon Trail travelers say? Of course, deplorable says attack. Liberty says hunt. No, we already have food. And deplorable says continue. No, he changed it to attack. I say attack. We always attack. Liberty says continue and run. No, we don't run. We stand our ground. We're going to attack here. Okay, here we go. Number 2. Getting ready to shoot. Bang. B-A-N-G. Kind of slow with that Colt 44. The riders were hostile. Check for losses. Just went bang, bang, bang. I know. We should have ran. Or should have hunted. Liberty will say. Okay, we're going to hit continue. Unsafe water. We just lost time looking for clean water. Uh-oh. What did we say last time? Are there any soap bubbles in there in that water? Freaking water is being contaminated again. Okay, we're going to hit continue. And we've gone 942 miles with 1,098 miles to go. We're good on food, 128. We could probably hunt again. 2,004 bullets, 17 in clothing. We're not naked or afraid. Miscellaneous was still holding at 120, and we have 170. Maybe you can sell Roy a pair of glasses. Oh, those glasses would probably be $20. Ray-Bans. Yeah, there we go. Liberty says Ray-Bans. We got Ray-Bans at the Mercantile now. Oh, that's right. The Lux soap. Okay, we have the Lux soap going on again there, Farmer. Thank you. She's got the Lux soap. It's contaminating the water. And deplorable's laughing. Okay, here we go. We're going to continue. Hunt or continue? I say we hunt. I'm going to say hunt. While you're deciding, I'm going to top off my coffee. I'll be right back. I'm still here getting the coffee. Still here getting the coffee. I'm at the coffee wagon. I'm popping off my coffee. Coming back. Let's see what the collective decision is. Do we ride, or do we continue, or do we attack? Or no, hunt. Let's see what everybody said here. I had to top off my coffee here. Let's see. And Deplorable says hunt. Farmer says hunt, and I say hunt, and Liberty would probably say, I think she would say continue. Say hunt, continue. Come on. You could say hunt one time. Let's get a majority. Can we get one majority? She's not paying any attention. She's busy at the mercantile. Why bother? Oh, that's a good one. Why bother? That one right there. I just did lots of laughs across the board. That's my reaction. I'm going to put a comment on that one. That's a good one. Why bother? Why bother? Yeah. Why bother? I'm going to be outvoted anyway and stuff. So, okay, that's going on to. We're going to go ahead and hunt one. Get ready. Blam. BLAM. Bing! There we go. Right between the eyes again. You got another big one. That means full bellies tonight. We're going to eat well. Uh-oh. Wagon gets swamped fording a river. Must be that slippery Lux soap that's in the river. Lose food and clothing. Uh-oh. That goes to the supplies there, folks. All right. Hit continue. Uh-oh. Blizzard and mountain pass. Lose time and supplies. Bad illness. You use your medicine. Give me the medicine. I'm ill. It's all that smoke we're breathing. Uh-oh. This is bad. We dropped big time. We got $105 in food. That dropped. 1,691 bullets. We have zero clothing. No clothing at all. We're naked, but we're not afraid. And we have $108 in miscellaneous. We still have $170 in cash. So we're going to have to hunt this next time. Our food level is low. Or stop at the fort. I don't know if you recommend stopping at the fort there, guys. Deplorable says, I'm afraid too. We're naked and afraid. But we've gone, we're halfway there almost. We went 1,000 miles. We got 1,040 miles. We still got a ways to go. And so we're going to hit, let's see. Our expert Oregon Trail individual says, stop at the fort. We need clothes. We freeze. Oh, okay, we got to get clothes. How much do we spend on clothing when we go to the fort? Farmer, $20? How much do we spend as far as that goes? And Liberty says, the Deplorable, you're naked, but I can deliver you a burlap pelt. Okay. We'll pay for it at the fort. How much are we going to spend at the fort? Mercantile closed for lunch. Deplorable says RIP, rest in peace. Let's see. $20 in clothing and $5 in food. Okay. Let me write that down. So 20 in food. No, clothing. And $5 in food. Okay. We're going to pay for food? Okay. If we stop at the fort, we get a fort next time, we're stopping at the fort. And we'll go to the fort store instead of the mercantile. It's always closed when we need it. Here we go. There we go. We got to stop at the fort. Number 3. Okay, food, $5. $5. Oh, I'm pressing the PC keyboard. $5. Ammunition, 0. We got plenty of ammunition. I said 0. Oh, 0. Clothing, we're going to do $20. Miscellaneous supplies, we're going to go 0. And we eat well. Okay. Oh, that food went down. We're gonna have to hunt next time here. We got we want 1,000. We're more than halfway now. We got 1,151 miles with 889 to go. We're down to under $100. 85 for food, 1,691 bullets. We have $13 in clothing. We're not naked. We're definitely not afraid. And our supplies is down to 108. So we're gonna have to hunt this next time. Hit enter. We're gonna hunt. I'm doing the hunt right off the gate. Bang. BANG. Missed. Damn it. Good old Roy. He's doing good this one. He's going to get us starving. We're going to still eat well. 3. The Fort store ripped you off $7. Yeah, they did. Okay, we're down to $62 in food, 1,691 bullets, 13 in clothing. Miscellaneous is 108. Cash is 104. We may have to stop at the fort for food. What do you think of that, Farmer? Deplorable. We've gone 1,304 miles with 736 miles to go. Liberty goes shaky. Yeah, we're shaky. We're shaky, all right, folks. Let's see, dude. Lock in the next hunt, or we die. Okay. Should we stop at the fort for food, just in case? Yeah, I need to. I should have had that. I don't know what happened there. Are we gonna stop at the fort? Okay, let's see what happens here. Do we stop at the fort or should we take hunting? We're not going to continue. That's for sure. Okay, we're gonna hunt or stop at the fort. Stop at the fort if we can. And as always, the mercantile is closed. They see us coming. Deliveries are making deliveries. Liberty says continue, so we're not continuing. I say stop at the fort then. We're going to stop at the fort. Farmer says let's hunt. Okay, and Deplorable says hunt. Okay, we're going to hunt. Here we go. I'm scared. I'm shaky. Roy is shaky. All right, here we go. We're going to hunt. That's 1. I'm ready to shoot. I'm concentrating. I got the scope on. Shoot. SHOT. Bing! You had faith in me, right? No, I don't think you did. Yeah, good luck, Liberty says. And Farmer says, no, that's the first time I felt pressure on that one. It's like I'm not doing too well in hunting. Missed already 2 or 3. So we got another one. Nice shot. Right on target. Good eating tonight. We're gonna eat well. That's 3. Wagon breaks down. Lose time and supplies fixes it. So we have supplies. Does the mercantile have an what do they call that when they your car breaks down? Do they have a AAA at the mercantile? A triple W? Wagon repair? And Farmer likes the hunting there. Woohoo! Yeah, that was a close one. I was nervous on that one. Because if I miss, that gets us that much closer to dying. Okay, let's see what happens when we fix it. And it's Monday, August 16th, 1847. We've gone 1,445 miles. We have 595 miles to go. We're making progress, folks, despite our issues. We got $82 in food, 1,674 bullets, 13 in clothing, $100 in supplies, which is good, and 145 in cash. So let's see what happens here. And Farmer says to Liberty, is this your doing? Are you about to start selling wagon parts? Yeah, we need wagon parts. You can get our wagon fixed for $20. And Farmer says, I knew it. Dang, blast it. I knew it. Plus a small finder's fee. There's always a fee in there. There's always a fee. Oh my God. All right, let's see. We're going to hit continue. Hunt or continue? I'm going to go ahead and say hunt. We're not going to continue. We need food. Our food was low. So I'm going to go right to hunt. Bang. B-A-N-G. Damn it. I missed. I missed. That's not good. Not good. I'm waiting for the comments on Rumble to catch up here. Yeah, I hunt, but I didn't do good, Farmer. I'm not doing good. I'm at like 50-50 right now on the hunting. I'm typing just as fast, I think. We're going to eat well. We always eat well. Wild animals attack. Uh-oh, here we go again. I think this is where we die. How can you be so hungry? We always eat well. We die with full bellies. I'm hungry. Stay away from my tacos. That's what Deplorable says. Stay away from my tacos. Yeah, we're Farmer's getting hungry. He's looking. Let's see. Liberty says, if the oxen was staring you right in the face, you'll miss till you miss it. Yeah, exactly. The tacos. Oh, they look so good. Yeah, the tacos look good. And then Liberty says, but I can refer you to an eye doctor for $10. There's that finder's fee again. Just like on Angie's list. Is Liberty's, it's Liberty's list. The early version of Angie's list was called Liberty's list. Remember Angie? The commercials, Angie list? You can make your own list. You just said, oh, they didn't have the internet there. I just get on the internet. I find it myself. I make my own list. Okay, we're going to continue here. Shoot. S-H-O-T. Oh, nice shot. That means we're going to have some losses, but not that much. So, okay, we're going to see. I'm just looking at seeing where this is. Okay, this is. My Rumble comments are about 5 seconds delay. So we're going to hit continue. We've got $44 in food, $1,637, $5 in clothes. So we're still hanging on there. Miscellaneous 100, cash 145. I think we stop at the fort for some food. I think if we get a fort, we're going to stop at the fort. What do you think? We're at 44. I've been lousy at hunting. That'd be cool if they had an update to this game where I could turn the hunting over to one of you guys. And then Liberty says, enough for a burlap bag. There you go. Let's see. Stop at fort. $40 in food and $10 in clothing. Okay, $40. Oh, let's see. $40 in food and $5 in clothing. Okay, okay, that's our game plan. Yeah, the scope I have doesn't work. I got to get a new scope. It's off target. There we go. Yeah. It's an old Revolutionary War, flip up the things and look through the thing. I need to get one of those super 4X scopes or something like that, or a 4X, or at least a minimum 4X scope would be great. Would be an 8X scope like you have in PUBG Mobile. Let's see. Farmer says to Deplorable, he might do better with a big rock. Give me a rock. I'll probably exactly. Let's see. He should just feel his way around. I can't feel anything. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we're stopping at the fort. Okay, food. We're going to do $40. We've got money to burn. 0 for ammunition. Clothing, $5. Miscellaneous supplies, 0. And that's Farmer's suggestion. That's the second time. If we win this, it's because Farmer told us to go to the fort. He's been on this trail many, many a times there. Liberty says he should just. Okay, we got that one already. Okay, we're gonna eat well like we do always. 3. The wagon gets swamped in fording a river. We lost food and clothing. Okay, but we continue. All that food we bought, it went down the river. I guess Liberty's down there picking it up. It's going to be the bargain sales. She's going to put it on the shelves for the bargain sales. And let's see. And Liberty says, but $50 of goods and you get a free peppermint stick. Oh, she's dangling the peppermint sticks. Okay. Okay, let's see what our losses are here. It is September 13th, 1847. We've gone 1,721 miles to go. We're right down the road. We only have 319 miles to go. We have $17 in food, which was up, but we lost a lot of it in the Ford. $1,637, and we're naked and afraid again, folks. Miscellaneous supplies is 100. Cash is 100. Yeah, 100. And let's see. Hopefully, we ate before Liberty swamped us. I don't know. Hopefully, we did. We got a little bit of that food. I think there was tacos. We bought some additional tacos here. Because Farmer was looking at Deplorable's tacos. Okay. And Farmer says, shit, we need food and clothing again. I don't know. Should we stop again? Okay, Michael Bathurst is on. Maybe we should stop again. If we should stop again, Farmer, let me know what we should spend. We have $100. And Liberty pretending I'm washing at the creek, scooping up the clothes. Oh, there we go. And Deplorable says, we're so dead. I think so too. Okay, Farmer says, let's see. We go to the fort, $30 in food, $10 in clothing. Okay, let's see if we get a fort. And in clothing, if we can. Okay, we'll see if we get a fort. And if we win this, it's because of you, Farmer. You're the one that. Okay, you're the trailblazer there. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're gonna hunt. We gotta hunt. We're gonna go ahead and hunt. So we're gonna go number 1. I'm not gonna continue. We gotta try hunting. Okay, I gotta concentrate. I gotta focus. We're gonna hunt. Just to make sure you guys can chime in. I'll wait for your chime in while I'm drinking some coffee. Farmer says most definitely. Capital letters. Hunt. We hunt. Okay. Let's see. What do I got here? Oh, yeah. Michael Bathurst is on. Lock in. Yep, I got to lock in. And Deplorable. They still have. Keep your eyes open. There we go. That's a good suggestion. Keep your eyes open. Deplorable says, just kidding. We're dead. Oh, no. There's a vote of confidence right there. Okay, we're going to hunt. Here we go. Blam. B-L-A-M. Bing! Bing! That's a double one. I was shaking on that one. We got it. Right between the eyes again. And you got a big one. Full bellies tonight. We're going to eat well. Number 3. Uh-oh, wild animals. Oh, God. Come on, can't we just hunt and go on to the fort again? And let's see. Saved, maybe. Yeah, we might have been saved on that. Well, I don't know about these wild animals because this is a Christmas miracle. Yeah, a Christmas miracle. There we go. Wild animals are attacking. Okay. I'm going to try and kill them. We'll see. We'll see what we can do, farmer. We're going to try and kill them. Here we go. Wham. WHAM. Whew. We got a nice shot, so that's good. They didn't get much, so they're going to take a little bit. Hide and cry. Hide and cry. Liberty. There's that Faith from Liberty. She has confidence in me. No, just go ahead and hide and cry. Okay, we did good. They took a little bit. Let's see what the damage is. We've got $31 in food, $1,585 in bullets. We're naked and not afraid. $100 in supplies, $100 in cash. We've gone 1,873 miles. We got 167 miles. We're right there, folks. We can see the end of the trail. We're almost there. We are almost there, folks. And we're going to hit enter. He said, how do we still have $100? I don't know. Do we need to spend any of that if we get a fort next time? I don't know. Should we buy some clothing? We're spending a lot on clothing. We got $100. We either spend it now or let's see. We still need food and clothing. Stop if you can. Okay, we're going to stop. Tell me how much if we get one. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Okay, we got a fort. How much are we going to go for in the fort there, farmer? What's our game plan? We do 20 and 10. We got $100. I say 20 and 10. 20 for food and 10 for clothing. What do you think? Okay, you say 30 for food. Okay, 30 for food and 10 for clothing. Okay, we'll do that. We're going to stop at the fort. 3. Food, $30. I'm looking. That's what, yep. 30 in food and 10 in clothing. We'll starve or freeze. Yeah, we better get, yes. Okay, so 30 for food. Ammunition is 0. Clothing is, what'd you say for clothing? $10 in clothing. Okay, there we go. Farmer's going to get us here. We never had to stop at the fort this many times. But then again, I never freaking messed up the hunting. Okay, here we go. Supplies. We don't need any supplies. We'll go 0 there. And we're going to eat well. We're eating well. Unsafe water. Lose time for looking for clean spring. What is looks over? Is that a bar of Lux soap over there? Liberty's been cleaning things with the Lux soap. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Oh my God, we are so close. We are so close, folks. Yep, that's what I said. Lux soap in the water again. There we go. October 11th, 1847. $28 in food. 1,585 bullets. $6 in clothing. We have $100 in supplies, and we have $60 in cash. We've gone 2,016 miles. We have 24 miles to go. It's right there, folks. What could happen? Deplorable says hunt. Okay, we'll see if we'll probably hunt next time. We're going to have to hunt. Agree, hunt. Yeah, I think so. But 20 supplies, or it's 20 for food. That's sketchy right there. And Liberty's still counting her dollars with her mercury. Oh no. Oh, I'm not. I don't. Why bother? I'm not bothering. I'm counting my money. She's counting the money. Eat moderate if you miss. He says, what could happen? We could die. Farmer says, eat moderate if we miss. Okay. All right. Oh, that's if I miss hunting. Okay, let's see what happens. Hunt or continue. We're hunting. And if we make it, we're going to eat moderately. Okay, so here we go. Shot. S-H-O-T. Bing! Now, we're going to eat moderately and hope for the best. This will make or break us. Number 2, we're going to eat moderately. Deplorable says eat well. I don't know. Oh, you changed it. Oh, okay. I was going to hit moderately. Okay, you said, hell, eat well? Okay, we'll eat well. What the hell? If we're going to die the last 24 miles, we might as well eat well. Oh, we hit. Oh, okay, that's right. We got the hunting. So we oh, if we didn't. Okay, gotcha. I understand now. Okay. I got a little mixed up there, which is part for course playing this game. Okay, we're going to eat well. 3. Hailstorm, supply damage. I think we were good on the supplies. I think we're pretty good on the supplies. We'll have to see. And there's a charge for coffins. Oh, we're coming into the coffin sales now. It's the coffin sale. You know how you have the mattress sailing? Right towards when we get close to the end there, that's when the coffins, they probably spike. If we bought a coffin at the beginning of the game, it'd be really cheap. Now that it's at the end, it's really expensive. Oh, God. There's a charge for coffins. Okay. We're going to hit continue. Here we go. Are we ready? Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. This is it right here, folks. Oh, let me see. I got a message here. Let me check my message. Oh, that's from the missus. Okay. She likes my Okay, let's see. You're calling us fat? She's calling us fat. Oh, okay. Oh, extra large. Oh, that was extra large coffins. Oh, I get it now. The X. I didn't see the L. Extra large coffins. Oh, she is calling us fat. Liberty says, eat well, eat well. Yeah, she thinks we're getting fat. Farmer says we got this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bada bing. You finally arrived at the Oregon City after 2,040 miles. Hooray! A real pioneer. We made it, folks. We did it. And Farmer says, I think we got this. He's laughing. We got it. Thanks to Farmer. Bam. Yeah. Bam. We made it. Thanks to Farmer. We stopped at the fort. That's what helped us. If we didn't stop at the fort, I think we would have been dead. We would have been dead. Of course, we had some issues with the water while we were traveling. I still remember seeing that bar of Lux soap. Where did that come from? Oh, that came from the Mercantile. Who's been bathing in the Mercantile? You didn't need Lux soap. Water after all. I saw a bar on the trail. Okay, we made it. Let's see. Wednesday, October 13th, 1847. We have $78 in cash, 372 bullets left. We have $6 in clothes, thanks to Farmer. He's a good shopper. He's a good shopper. We have 95.666606754 in miscellaneous, and we have $60 in cash. President Polk sends you his heartiest congratulations and wishes you a prosperous life ahead in your new home in Oregon as we completed the Oregon Trail. And there we have it. And Farmer says to Liberty, a force Parasite detox. Oh, Gary, there we go. A forced detox. And so we made it. Let's see. We start here, and let's see. Liberty to Farmer. You can think of it that way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, are we going to have? Well, we only play one game. That's good. Oh, we're up to 3 hours, right? Okay. And goodbye until next week. That's next week that we do that, folks. So that's next week. We're going to go ahead and bring down the C64 screen, and we'll clear this out as far as reset. And we're done on that note. And we'll put this back to the main screen, and we'll wrap this program. We've been on 3 hours. That's good. Good 3 hours. Let's see. Is that back? Yep. There we go. We're back. We're back on screen there, folks. So, let's see. And Farmer's laughing at Liberty's with that. And Liberty says to Deplorable, have a great weekend. Be safe. And time to get out in the poison air. Yeah, be safe, Farmer. Have a great weekend, everyone. Be safe and breathe easy, my friends. You too. God bless you. Love the flags. The flags on Rumble. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, Farmer. Thank you, Liberty. Thank you, Deplorable. Deplorable is great having you here. We missed you the last two Fridays and stuff. We're missing in action and stuff like that. So thank you very much on that aspect. Really appreciate that. And but we're going to go ahead and wind this down and get our day started here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might get on the exercise bike, but I'm thinking, why exert myself? I just take another day off. Let's see. Where's the air? Let me see as we end. Let's see where the air quality is at right now. Air now. And let me put in. Let's see. It went down. It was at 178. It went down to 174, but we're still in the unhealthy zone. So it looks like we might be getting down to the moderate, the yellow. We'll see what happens in a couple hours. If it gets down to yellow, I'll probably go out and mow the lawn. If it's under 100, I can tolerate 100 and stuff like that. And Liberty says it's been fun as always. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and hug the chickens there as far as that goes. And take a nap. Procrastinate. Yeah, there we go. I probably will take a nap. So, but we're going to get out of here. I want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl, who was here at the beginning of the broadcast. And Double J's. Thank you, Double J's. Coming in from an undisclosed location. He's originally from India. I've known Double J's online here for a couple of years. He's a great guy, very knowledgeable, and always great talking with him in the chat and stuff like that. Thank you, Double J's, at the undisclosed location in the southern hemisphere where you're at. And going down the list here, I want to say thank you to Liberty, who is coming in here from Buffalo, Niagara, or the Niagara Buffalo area. Thank you, Liberty, as always. Gen X Wired was here also. Thank you, Gen X Wired. Appreciate you being here. And Farmer was here, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. And Captain Rehab was here. He made a appearance. Glad to have you here, Captain Rehab. You have a great weekend. Always great seeing you, sir. Coming in from the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love in Philadelphia, PA. And as we go down to lists, we have Deplorable. We missed Deplorable here the last couple Fridays, and we haven't seen him that much on a Friday. So good to see you, Deplorable. You have a great day. God bless you, and have a great day out there in Bradford, Pennsylvania. Be safe. Don't stay outside too long, okay? Big Juice was here, as always, wondering, where's the 100 years? So you're going to have to watch it on the replay there, Big Juice. Coming in from the Buckeye State of Ohio. Thank you, Big Juice, for being here. Greatly appreciate it. These are the regular people who are watching this on the replay and listening over there on Spotify for Creators. These are the regular chatters that are here in the program, and I like to call them out because they're taking some of their time to actually make this a good program. So we played. We're gonna have some pretzels. It looks like, right? Pretzels. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have some pretzels. I gotta eat my Cheerios, but we were playing the game Oregon Trail, which is a text-based game that we play over here on the Commodore 64 Ultimate, and we have fun with doing that on the Friday thing that we do. That's always fun playing. I raised my coffee cup to Liberty, Deplorable, and Farmer. Thank you very much for taking part. Always a pleasure. That's becoming a regular Friday thing. I look forward to it as far as that goes. We've been having some issues on the decisions during the game, but we stayed alive. We knock on wood, we haven't died lately. So, but other than that, I want to say thank you to all in the chat as far as being here. Greatly appreciated. And I want to say thank you to those people that were watching on the replay. Thank you very much. You have a great weekend. And also those people that are listening on the audio pod that listening over there on Spotify for Creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. We repurpose the audio over there. So thank you for the listen over on Spotify for Creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And other than that, that's it. I'm going to probably be looking at this weekend doing some gaming. And maybe, I don't know, I got to think about definitely some gaming, because if air's like this, I'm not going outside the house. So I think the only thing I got to do is try to run out, get in the car, and go up to the gas stop and shop and get some gas for the lawnmower and stuff like that. And let's see, Liberty said something here. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait a minute. Let me go to the first one. Liberty, she's got some coffee and some. She's preparing for next time. Okay, the ox jerky, prepared to. Yeah, prepared to. There we go. Okay, Liberty, thank you very much. That's a good one. She's got some zingers there. She has some zingers. Let's see. So we'll probably end up doing something here online. Most definitely, as far as that goes. We're sort of laxing there. We took Wednesday. We didn't live stream Wednesday and missed it. And definitely have to do some Lord of the Rings gaming and stuff. I may do that this afternoon if I don't decide to take a nap. But if not, maybe later tonight. But I got an urge to play the Lord of the Rings online game. So look for that. And I'm over there on X, at Fireman Rich on X, of course, at Fireman Rich here on Rumble. This broadcast is under the Rumble Fireman Rich broadcast. My main channel is the account channel is Fireman Rich, but all my broadcasts I try to put them on Fireman Rich broadcast. So if you want to get notified, sometimes it slips. I press the wrong button. I broadcast over on Fireman Rich. Okay, I'm getting the signal. Come on, get going. Okay, that's from the missus. But I do appreciate all the replays, and also I always have fun being up here on the live stream and stuff like that. So you all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Have a great day, great Friday. Stay safe, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. God bless you, and God bless America. And with that, we'll see you later. Ciao for now, folks. See you later, alligators.